Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. This is going to be my review of the Boss Kitana. It's a powerful little mini amp as you look at it here. It's got a little dog hair on it, just ignore that. But it is very, very, very impressive. It has quite a few features. It's got a lot of cool sounds. The Boss Kitana is by far the most impressive amplifier in its price range. This thing is better than the Roland Cube, which was very impressive for its price range. I'm going to run through a couple examples so you guys can kind of hear the difference, and then I will check back with you and just go through a quick overview of, the settings and my favorite settings and things like that, and pros and cons of what I think of the amplifier. Alright guys, be back. Alright guys, final thoughts about the Kitana Mini. The Kitana Mini really, it's got things that I really like about it, it's got things that don't. The speaker's really small, so that definitely has an impact. It's very easy to distort, so do not play it at high volumes for very long. It will start distorting, and pretty soon it'll just start breaking up more and more and more and more. So the speaker isn't very good. So keep that in mind when you get this little thing, that it's not really meant to be blasted at full volume. Also, when you heard the tracks, what you were hearing with the clean is I had the gain about halfway up. Everything else, the gain was cranked. So it was all the way up. Now, as you can tell with the brown sound, gets a little staticky, gets a little dirty, gets a little grungy. It doesn't sound horrible, but it definitely has a little bit more dirt on it than I would like. I like it a little bit more polished, so it does sound better when you turn the gain down a little bit. Go to 3/4 or half. As far as the lead playing does work pretty well. You want to kind of boost the mids when you lead play. Then it'll cut through a little bit. better. This is great for any type of home practicing. This is great for if you're going on like a camping trip, you're going somewhere else. It is battery operated. You can use an adapter. I used a one spot for this review to kind of make that happen for me because the batteries were dying. Battery life is really good. I think it lasted probably, God, a couple days at least. I mean, I had it on the first like 2 weeks that I bought it every day for at least 2 or 3 hours. And it just now died. And I bought this back in like November. So I've had it for quite a while to really get a good grip on what it is that I liked about it and what it is that I didn't like about it. When you go into drop tunings, it doesn't handle super low tunings very well. I'm sure that's a lot to do with the speaker, but if I plug the 7-string into that, it sounds pretty muddy, regardless of what kind of pickups you get. Because I got really high-end pickups here. I've got DiMarzio Titans. That's what you were hearing coming out of the Opeth that's over there in the corner there. Yeah, but it was pretty good. Overall, I would say this is definitely something I would recommend to buy if that's what you're looking for. Now, if you are trying to drop tune, you might want to use, as stupid as it sounds, an overdrive in front of this thing to try and tighten it up. It will make that drop tune guitar pop a little bit more and make a little bit more sense. Other than that, guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to be releasing reviews every week. I'm going to start with the Boss Kitana. I have a Stratocaster that I'm going to review. It's a limited edition, candy red apple, whatever the fuck it is. Let's see here. Here it is. This is what it is. This is what we're going to review next. This is the customized version. The one I'm going to review is the uncustomized and compare it against the customized version so you can hear the difference. And I've got some things that I don't particularly agree with there about how Fender does its Mexi Strats. But we'll talk about that on the next review. That'll be next Sunday. Thanks for tuning in, guys.